everybody. Brian with Weather KY Spotter here with you. We are definitely deep into the weather right now. I do want to jump into the tornado warnings that are taking place right now from the National Weather Service in Louisville. The National Weather Service in Louisville has issued a tornado warning for southern Jefferson County, in central Kentucky, northeastern Bullitt County, in central Kentucky until 10:15 p.m. And this tornado warned storm actually has been canceled. So the National Weather Service has canceled this one, but we do have a tornado warning that is taking place. Let me find this one particularly again. So the tornado warning for northeastern Bullitt County is canceled. The tornadic thunderstorm which prompted the warning has moved out of the warned area. Therefore, the warning has been canceled. However, we do have a tornado warning for southern Jefferson County that is in effect until 10:15 p.m. Eastern. That also includes northern Bullitt County. At 9:44 p.m. Eastern, severe thunderstorms capable of producing both tornadoes and extensive straight-line wind damage were located near Valley Station, moving east at 50 miles an hour. Again, this tornado warning is until 10:15 p.m., so the next 12 minutes. The bigger tornado warning that we have issued from the National Weather Service in Louisville is for southwestern Spencer County, northwestern Nelson County, Bullitt County, and northeastern Hardin County. This also is lasting for the next 12 minutes. At 9:51 p.m., a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located near Shepherdsville, moving east at 45 miles per hour. The hazard for this storm is tornado and quarter-size inch hail. This is radar indicated rotation. Do want to move in a little bit closer. So we do have 3 that is prompted right now. That is taking place. This QLCS line is just basically a windbag system, and it is going through right now, producing 60, 70 mile per hour wind gusts and prompting the tornado warnings in the state. For those of you in Anderson, Washington, Mercer counties, please stay on the lookout for this storm as it comes closer to you, because we don't know if it's going to have any spin ups. Let me take a look at the shear that we have right now. Not a lot of shear showing up on these storms. Let's see here. We do have a non-meso of 4, so this system is kind of not doing what it was doing earlier. Do have some wind shear up here in Bullitt County. So again, we do have some rotation, but it's very weak currently right now in Bullitt and Nelson counties. So let's take a look at Western Kentucky as well. Have a lot of severe thunderstorm warnings that is taking place. National Weather Service in Paducah has issued a severe thunderstorm warning from Muhlenberg County, northern Christian County, southeastern McLean County, southern Hopkins County, and northern Todd County until 9:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 8:58 p.m. Central Daylight Time, thunderstorms were located along a line extending from near Olney to near Dawson Springs to 7 miles southeast of Cobb, moving east at 50 miles per hour. The hazard for this storm is 60 mile per hour wind gusts and nickel-size hail. This is radar indicated. This will impact the areas of Madisonville, Graham, Sacramento, Greenville, White Plains, Earlington, Central City Island, Nortonville, Drakesboro, Bremen, Powderly, St. Charles, Morton's Gap, South Carrollton, Crofton, Clifty, Dunmore, Weir, and Dawson Springs. This does include the Interstate 69 in Kentucky between mile markers 92 and 116, the Western Kentucky Parkway between mile markers 39 and 65, and the Pennyroyal Parkway between mile markers 15 and 34. So we do have a large line from Muhlenberg County into Caldwell, Christian, Todd, if you're in this area, you are under severe thunderstorm warnings. I do want to go back to our tornado warning. We do have a brand new warning. This tornado warning is issued from the National Weather Service. It is for Spencer County, southwestern Shelby, east central Jefferson, and northeastern Bullitt County in central Kentucky until 10:30 p.m. At 10:04, severe thunderstorm capable of producing both tornadoes and extensive straight line wind damage were located along a line extended near from Fern Creek to 6 miles southeast of Spring Mill, moving east at 55 miles an hour. This is a radar indicated rotation. This storm will impact Taylorsville around 10:10, so you have 3 minutes to get to your safe spot. Also, other locations of this tornadic storm include LS Park, Yoder, Fisherville, Waterford, Southville, Rivals, Joys, Elk Creek, Wilsonville, and Olive Branch. So if you are in Spencer County, southwestern Shelby, east central Jefferson, or northeastern Bullitt counties, you are under a tornado warning until 10:30 p.m. Eastern Time. And again, we still have the tornado warning for southwestern Spencer County, northwestern Nelson County, Bullitt County, and northeastern Hardin County until 10:15, the next 7 minutes. So we are watching this. If you are in Anderson, Woodford counties currently, you do need to make sure that you are getting in your safe place right now. Also, southern Franklin County, you want to be in your safe spot as well. So again, this storm is capable of producing tornadoes, and still seeing some wind shear here on this. Let me check a look here. Base velocity, I'm not seeing a lot of rotation on this storm currently. Uh, so it is still capable, but I mean, this storm is still producing 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. So be aware of these storms as they're moving in. Don't want to rule out that Anderson, Woodford, even Fayette County could be involved in this storm, especially northern Fayette. So let's definitely get into our safe spots. We do have a brand new severe thunderstorm warning that has just been issued. The National Weather Service in Louisville has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southwestern Nelson County, LaRue County, southeastern Hardin County, and central Kentucky. This is until 10:30 p.m. At 10:06 p.m., severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from 15 miles southwest of Shepherdsville to near Elizabethtown to 13 miles northeast of Litchfield, moving east at 45 miles an hour. 60-mile-per-hour wind gust and penny-sized hail is the hazard with this storm. It is radar indicated, and the impact is expect damage to roof, siding, and trees. This does include the cities of Elizabethtown, Bardstown, Hodgenville, New Haven, Sonora, Lyons, Boundary Oak, Howardstown, Bellwood, and Roanoke. So again, a severe thunderstorm warning for southwestern Nelson, LaRue County, and southeastern Hardin counties until 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So again, we've got a lot of weather that is taking place currently right now. You need to definitely stay tuned with us so that we can definitely keep you up to date on these new warnings that are coming out. If you're in Central Kentucky, it still hasn't reached the I-75 corridor yet, but it is coming. So we do have 2 tornado warnings, one for Spencer County, southwestern Shelby, east central Jefferson, and northeastern Bullitt counties in central Kentucky until 10:30. We also have a tornado warning for southwestern Spencer, northwestern Nelson, Bullitt County, and northeastern Hardin counties. That is for the next 4 minutes. We'll see if they continue to expand that one. And then, of course, down here in southwestern Nelson, LaRue, and southeastern Hardin counties, we have a severe thunderstorm warning until 10:30. So you can see the line is what's called a QLCS, a quasi-linear convective system that is running down the state. The front end line of these storms have a lot of wind that is associated with them, and that's how we're seeing some of these quick spin up tornadoes that are taking place on the front side of the line. So definitely, I would even treat these, even if you're not under a tornado warning, I would treat them as such, because the winds are going to be very, very strong. And we need to see if this storm has intensified at all, and it has not. Let's double check our wind shear again. Not seeing a lot of wind shear on the NROT on the radar. And I'm not seeing anything that's being lofted into the air at this time. We do have a little bit of rotation in southern Bullitt County. A little bit of rotation that's picking up on radar, but nothing too severe at this moment. Make sure that you guys are sharing the stream. We want to make sure we're keeping you up to date with every warning that is taking place right now. We do have a lot of severe thunderstorm warnings back here in western Kentucky, stretching from Caldwell County into Hopkins, Muhlenberg County, Christian County, Todd. So if you're in this area, same way. There is some rotation available in these storms, so you definitely want to treat this as such as this type of storm passes by your area. So we are again keeping watch on these tornado warnings as they are heading east. Anderson, Washington, Mercer, Woodford counties, I would definitely be on the lookout as these storms are still passing through. And you will want to get to your safe place, be away from windows. If you don't have a basement, go to the centermost point of your house, making sure that you're away from windows and you have walls in between you. That is definitely the best way to maintain your safety in these type of storms. But if you have a basement, make sure that you're getting to your basement area, especially since we have a lot of time to get you there. So again, we have the tornado warning that is getting ready to expire. We'll see if it gets another warning on it, and that is for southwestern Spencer, northwestern Nelson, Bullitt, and northeastern Hardin counties until 10:15, and that one has been canceled. So that's good news. Good news. Let me see here. We do have people in chat. All right. Let me go ahead and jump into the chat. What's the timeline for Clark County? These storms are moving pretty quick, Aaron. Clark County, I mean, you're probably talking about another, I would say, hour and a half to 2 hours before it reaches, unless it starts picking up steam. Landon, welcome in. Abby Allen, is it going to pass Scottsville? I'm going to have to look up Scottsville for you. We'll have to look that up real fast. Hang on just a second. All right, so Allen County. Let's double check Allen County here. Yeah, you're going to have a little bit of storm coming through. I would definitely be on the safe side, making sure that you're making preparations, Abby, to get to your safe place. Because these storms, again, are packing 60-mile-an-hour winds. You don't want to be outside during this. Right now, the severe storms are in Todd, heading into Logan and Simpson and Warren counties. So I would just go ahead and make preparation now, because right now you're in an area that is under a tornado watch until 3 a.m. So you definitely want to make sure that you're making that storm plan right now. So I would definitely do that. Definitely do that if you're in Allen County, because you do have some tornado warnings in Tennessee, and again, you're under a tornado watch until 3 a.m. All right, we have a brand new tornado warning. This one is for northeastern Nelson and Washington counties in central Kentucky. This is taking place until 10:45 p.m. Eastern. At 10:14 p.m. Eastern, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located over Bardstown, and that is moving east at 50 miles an hour. The hazard for that storm is a tornado and quarter size hail. Yeah, sorry about that. All right, so we do have a new tornado watch that has just been picked up in the central part of the state. We'll get to that more of that in just a bit. But again, the tornado warning is for northeastern Nelson County and Washington County in central Kentucky. Ben, good to hear from you, buddy. Um, you are you are currently in the clear for right now. Again, these storms are going to come through pretty late for you in the morning. Um, so I would definitely pretty late, probably around, I would say 1, 2 a.m. Uh, it depends on if this system does uh, weaken as it comes across. So that's the big part. But I do know from Pulaski County West, we do have a tornado watch is taking place, and also now we have a tornado watch for Central Kentucky. So again, 2 tornado warnings, guys. We also have the new one for northeastern Nelson County, Washington County until 10:45 p.m. If you are in the counties of Mercer, Jessamine, or Garrett, I would definitely be on the lookout with this storm as it's pushing through. And again, the Spencer County and Bullitt County tornado warnings have been canceled. So right now we just have one tornado warning, and that is for northeastern Nelson and Washington counties until 10:45. Do have a brand new severe thunderstorm warning for west central Greene County, Hart County, southeastern Grayson County, northeastern Edmonson counties until 9:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time. This storm was located 9 miles northwest of Munfordville, moving southeast at 40 miles an hour. So if you are in the areas of west central Greene, Hart, southeastern Grayson, and northeastern Edmonson, you are now under a severe thunderstorm warning. So again, this QLCS, guys, it's punching us as it's coming through. It's basically a windbag system, and there can be quick spin ups of tornadoes with this particular style of system. But more than that, on the front leading edge of it is we've got a lot of wind that is punching 60, 70 mile an hour wind gusts that's going through. I know last year we had one that went through Madison County, and it started pushing barriers from EKU's football team, the football field, into the road. And it basically just goes up, and the wind just drops down, and it's basically like you let air out of a bag, or you let steam over, or you let water overflow in a pot that's on top of a stove. That's basically how this wind works. It just flushes down and creates this big wind bag of wind that just pushes down into the area. So, but again, it can have quick spin up tornadoes that's associated with it as well. We are seeing some rotation now in between LaRue and Nelson counties. So make sure that you are in your safe place, even though you just have a severe thunderstorm warning. Make sure you're in your safe space, because again, these storms will have rotation associated with them. So right now, guys, the tornado warning, I'm just going to keep repeating it here. Northeastern Nelson, Washington counties until 10:45 p.m. So basically the next 20 some minutes. So make sure that if you are in northeastern Nelson or Washington counties, that you're in your safe place. And if you want to check on your area, please, we are chatting right now. So make sure that you are putting your questions in the chat as well, because I don't want to miss your area and give you an outlook of that. But Ben, Laurel County, I do want to speak on Laurel County again. As of right now, everything's looking good in Laurel County, and it should be looking good for quite some time. And you're actually, let me double check here on the National Weather Service out of Louisville so we can see this.
Southeastern LaRue County in central Kentucky, Marion County in central Kentucky, northeastern Hart County in central Kentucky, northwestern Taylor County in central Kentucky, southwestern Washington County in central Kentucky.
All right, so the new tornado watch, and it is going to go from Madison County north. Also includes the cities of Richmond, Lexington, and Frankfort. So we do have a tornado watch that is now including the Lexington and Richmond, Kentucky area. So we do have a brand new severe thunderstorm warning that is for south central Nelson, northwestern Greene County, southeastern LaRue County, Marion County, northeastern Hart, northwestern Taylor, and southwestern Washington County in central Kentucky. Give me just a moment here, and we will give those cities. This is going to include the cities of Campbellsville, Lebanon, Springfield, Loretto, Bradfordsville, Raywick, Brook Spring, Dant, Arista, and South Campbellsville. So make sure that if you are in south central Nelson, northwestern Greene, southeastern LaRue, Marion, northeastern Hart, northwestern Taylor, and southwestern Washington counties, all right, so we do have a brand new severe thunderstorm warning that is for northeastern Shelby County, northern Woodford County, Scott County, northeastern Anderson, eastern Henry, and Franklin County in central Kentucky. This is for the next 35 minutes until 11 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. This does include the cities of Georgetown, Frankfort, Shelbyville, Versailles, Eminence, Midway, Pleasureville, Stamping Ground, Sadieville, and Long Lick. Again, this is until 11 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for northeastern Shelby, northern Woodford, Scott County, northeastern Anderson County, eastern Henry County, and Franklin County until 11 p.m. Eastern. Let me go ahead and get to our questions real fast. When's it going to happen? It hits Georgetown. Riley, it's going to hit it right here in the next little bit. You do have a severe thunderstorm warning in Scott County, Riley. So make sure that you are getting in your safe place. This storm will produce 60-mile-an-hour wind gust and penny-size inch hail. Let's see. Max, same question with the main threats for London. Right now, London is not under any kind of watch. not under any kind of warning whatsoever. So we'll see as this storm system pushes to the east if we have any other kind of watch issued. But as of right now, Laurel County is in the clear as of right now. See, you live in Bath County. All right, Nancy, let me check here. These, I mean, the way that it's looking is that by the time it gets to eastern Kentucky, it is going to die down a little bit, but it depends on what kind of atmosphere that it reaches in when it gets to eastern Kentucky. So I would just stay alert. Make sure that you keep your weather radio or your cell phone notifications ready to go, just including that. But right now, it looks like Central Kentucky's getting ready to get hit pretty hard, and we'll see exactly what takes place here in the next hour or so, and see as it gets closer to Central and Eastern Kentucky. But they are moving pretty quick, and we will definitely see. Well, it looks like we've got just severe thunderstorm warnings popping up everywhere. But again, we have a tornado warning for northeastern Nelson County and Washington County until 10:45 p.m. Eastern. It was located over Bardstown, moving east at 50 miles an hour. So some of these storms are moving at 50 mile an hour, which is going to get to a new area pretty quick. So that's why we got to stay vigilant in getting to our safe place, making sure that if you don't have a basement, that you are getting to the most center part of your home. Make sure you cover your head up. Make sure that you have flashlights and shoes in case something happens that you do have to walk and you're not cutting your feet or anything like that. So, but as you can tell, this QLCS system is really packing a punch right now, as everything is severe thunderstorm warnings all the way down to the western part of the state. Our one tornado warning, and currently right now the tornado warning for east central Jefferson and northeastern Bullitt has been canceled, but it hasn't left my radar yet. So this one is the only one that we have left. Let's take a look at our wind shear. We do have some wind shear here as it's moving into Washington County. So a little bit there. But right now, not showing any report of a tornado on the ground for it right now. But definitely, if you have a question, please post it in chat. Hey, Mindy, it is moving slow, but it is moving at 50 miles an hour. It's just there's so much storm that it looks like it's moving a lot slower than it's moving, but they're just these storms are so big as they're coming across. But 50 miles an hour is what this system is moving at as it's pushing through the state. So we do have a brand new severe thunderstorm warning that is for east central Spencer County. All right, so east central Spencer County, southeastern Shelby County, northeastern Mercer County, southern Woodford County, and Anderson County, you have a severe thunderstorm warning until 11 p.m. A severe thunderstorm was located 11 miles east of Taylorsville, moving east at 45 miles an hour. The hazard for this storm is 60 mile per hour wind gusts. This will impact the following cities: Lawrenceburg, Versailles, Oregon, Wayside, Bonneville, Anderson City, Glensboro, Harrisonville, McBrayer, and Juntie. So make sure that if you are in these areas of east central Spencer, southeastern Shelby, northeastern Mercer, southern Woodford, or Anderson County, that you're getting to your safe space. This warning is currently until 11 p.m. That is this storm system here. So if I'm in Fayette, Jessamine, Even Clark County, I'm getting prepared for this storm system to start coming across. Logan, it's basically, it depends on what area that you're in, Logan. Right now, we are seeing some quick spin up of tornadoes, especially in Washington and Nelson counties. But this system is packing about 60-mile-per-hour winds as it is coming across. So, like I said earlier, this is a big windbag system. It's what known as a QLCS, a quasi-linear convective system. Okay, so you're in Richmond. Yeah, I'll talk about that in just a second. And imagine if you are boiling a pot on a stove and that pot overflows. There's so much wind in the atmosphere that it's pushing itself out. And so you have those 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts that are coming in. Richmond, you will see some storms tonight as this system pushes off because they have issued Madison County in that tornado watch that was just issued. So here in the next hour or so, maybe a little bit less, depending on how fast the system moves, we will see how it affects Madison County, even Clark and Rockcastle counties as well. So, but currently it looks like that we're having a lot more severe thunderstorm warnings, which is a lot better than tornado warnings right now. And I'm just taking a look at our wind shear to see. We do have a lot of wind shear up in Franklin, Owen counties, and looks like down in Hart County. So we are seeing some pretty big time winds taking place with this system. But again, we'll see if this tornado warning looks like that it has been canceled as well. So hopefully we're going to start seeing a winding down of these storms, and they're not going to be as severe. So I'm hoping that's what's going to take place. But the storms are packing a punch, and it's moving into warm air that we haven't saw storms yet. So that's the only issue that I'm seeing with it, is that it's hitting that warm air as it's moving into central Kentucky. You could very well get hail, Logan. It's not going to be huge or anything, but we could see up to quarter-size inch hail with these storms. But it's going to be depending on what area that you're in. Western Kentucky is going to see the majority of this because they're still in an area where tornadoes are going to be very likely. Central Kentucky, I'm a little shocked that we're hitting this area with tornado warnings and things like that. But again, the system is packing that punch, and it's got those quick spin up tornadoes that can take place on those. So I would still make sure that if you are in any of these severe thunderstorm warnings, that you are treating it like a small tornado, that you're getting to the center room of your house, you're getting to your basement, because those 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts are going to be pretty potent as they're pushing through the area. So let's see, and making sure I'm not missing anybody's questions. But had a lot of questions about Laurel County. Laurel County right now isn't even in a watch. So in Grant County and Georgetown, should we be worried? We're traveling, so I just found your video for an update. Okay, so you're in Grant County right now, and are you traveling to Scott County? You're current. If you're in Grant County, you are under a severe thunderstorm warning, so you are going to see those 60-mile-per-hour winds. I would definitely get to a safe space. If you are still driving, I'd definitely get to my safe space, and I would not want to drive through that storm. That's for sure. So just make sure that you're getting into your safe place as the storm passes by, because the storm is. Let me go ahead and tell you where it's near. It's going to be impacted with Browning Corner. Oh, you're in a hotel. Okay, so you are you're indoors, so that's even better. If you are in Browning Corner, Stewartsville, Elk Lake, Stonewall, Northcutt, Wheatley, Powersville, New Liberty, New Columbus, Johnsville, Corinth, Hitville, U.S. Route 62 at State Route 875, Gratz, Woolcut, Dry Ridge, Berlin, Sanders, and Long Ridge. This also includes I-75 in Kentucky between mile markers 143 and 161. So again, that is for Robertson County, Bracken County, Grant County, Owen County, and Pendleton counties. As long as you're indoors, you should be absolutely fine with this storm. I would say within the next hour or so, I would definitely be staying tuned, Logan. Just because Madison County is still under the tornado watch. So just make sure that you're staying tuned with us, because there could be some pretty big wind with these storms and stuff. But you still have some time to prepare. Excuse me just a second. So we've got severe thunderstorm warnings stretching all the way down from the western part of the state up to the northern part of the state. So that's just what we're looking at right now. I mean, again, 60 mile per hour wind gusts. You're going to see that with these storms. So if I'm in Fayette, Jessamine, Garrett, I am definitely looking next to see that Bourbon, even Harrison counties, definitely looking to being next to have a warning over top of you. So just make sure that you are staying tuned with this. I'll be here for the duration. Logan, it could be. It depends on if these storms weaken or not. If they weaken, hey, that's what we want. We want the storms to weaken as they come across the state, but they are hitting warm air. Max, what are projected wind gusts? Wind gusts, we're looking at 60 miles an hour right now, Max. That's what we're looking at currently. But again, Laurel County, nothing shown, no watch or anything like that currently. So I appreciate everybody tuning in. We're going to stay here during the duration of this storm system. We're going to keep you informed and do everything in my power to keep you informed that can keep you safe. But the system is moving at 50 miles an hour. So it is going to take a little bit for it to get into central Kentucky, but hopefully when it gets into central Kentucky, we will start seeing these storms die down a little bit. But they are breaking up a little bit now, but I still would treat these as such that especially if I'm getting 60 mile an hour wind gusts with the storm, I'm treating these very seriously. So, and we'll see if any other tornado warnings come out of this. As of right now, the tornado warning for northeastern Nelson County is canceled. So this storm right here has been canceled. So right now we don't have any tornado warnings. They're all severe thunderstorm warnings. So nothing out of the ordinary right now. This is what we call the springtime systems as they're coming through. And welcome into it. It's we're looking at severe weather for portions of the week, especially Wednesday into the weekend. So make sure to stay tuned with us again as we get that going. Good question, Logan. What is the best app to use for tracking weather so I can stay informed? I would download Storm Shield. And the reason, or actually I would do, let me see, which best is, I would say Radar Scope is going to be my biggest because I can actually click on the box of where it's at and I can hit the information and I can actually see the entire warning as it pops up. But Radar Scope is going to be one of your better options. I don't like I'll use AccuWeather and things like that, But radar scope is definitely it. You can split radars. You can put what the storm looks like, and then on the bottom level you can actually put your reflectivity where you're seeing if there's any areas of rotation. LEX 18 is a good app as well. I just use kind of the ones I have to pay for. So I've used Radar Scope and have used it for years. So you may want to give it a try. It is free but you do have the option of upgrading to bigger things and all that. So, but the LEX 18 app, it's definitely a good app as well. Right now, guys, we're just kind of waiting out these severe thunderstorm warnings stretching down from Bracken, down into Woodford and Anderson, down into Marion, Hart, all the way down into Logan and Simpson. Let's see, I think Abby was on with us earlier about Allen County. That system looks like that it is going to move, but I know somebody said that the system's moving slow. It looks like it's actually slowed down a little bit. All right, so we do have a new warning popping up here. We're going to see what that is. Take just a minute. All right, so that new warning is for a severe thunderstorm warning out of the National Weather Service in Louisville. This is for Mercer County, southwestern Anderson County, northwestern Garrett County, west central Jessamine, Washington County, and Boyle County in central Kentucky. That is going to take place until 11:15, so the next 30 minutes. The severe thunderstorm was located 7 miles northeast of Springfield, moving east at 45. So the miles per hour of the storm has dropped down, so they are moving slower. The hazard for this storm is 70 mile per hour wind gust and penny size hail. This is radar indicated. This will impact the areas of Danville, Harrodsburg, Springfield, Ballard, Junction City, Bergen, Perryville, Willisburg, Mackville, and Caldwell Manor. Again, this is a severe thunderstorm warning for Mercer, southwestern Anderson, northwestern Garrett, west central Jessamine, Washington, and Boyle County in central Kentucky until 11:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So we do have a few hours left on the tornado watch for central Kentucky that stretches from Madison County north. And again, eastern Kentucky, you're doing good right now. There's not anything eastern Kentucky wise that's showing anything up for eastern Kentucky right now. All right, so we do have no tornado warnings currently. Is Mercer sitting on the porch? That's a good, Mindy. That is a really good way to put it. Oh, you're in Mercer, sitting on the porch. All right, so you do have Mercer County here. You're sitting on the porch. Just be mindful and be careful as that severe thunderstorm warning is coming in. And I am trying to see that we have a tornado warning that was issued. I'm trying to see right offhand where that was at. Let me grab my iPad real fast. All right, so a tornado warning for Bowling Green has been issued. Let's go to Bowling Green. All right, so the National Weather Service in Louisville has issued a tornado warning for central Logan County, northwestern Simpson County, south central Butler County, and western Warren County until 10:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time. This A severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located near Russellville, moving east at 65 miles an hour. This will impact Bowling Green around 10 p.m. Central Time, Memphis Junction and Crestmore around 10:05, Plum Springs and Mount Victor around 10:10 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Again, this is a tornado warning for central Logan County, northwestern Simpson, south central Butler, and western Warren County in south central Kentucky until 10:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time. And so, Mindy, you sitting on the porch. You're tough out there, Mindy, in Mercer County, sitting on the porch. But you do have a lot of Clark County. Good call on there, Paula. Clark County right now, you're just kind of sitting, waiting on the storms right now. As this storm system is slowed down a little bit, you're going to get there in the next, I'd probably say next hour or so, as the system is pushing through. It is slowed down a lot. Other than the storm, like here in Western Kentucky, it's moving at 65 miles an hour. So Clark County will eventually be getting it. Fayette County, you're next on the radar. Jessamine County, Bourbon, Harrison, definitely looking at seeing what's taking place there. Looks like we had a non-thunderstorm wind gust of 49 miles an hour. This was from a Messinette in Owing County, Kentucky. Hey Joe, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. But currently, right now, like I said, we have a lot of severe thunderstorm warnings stretching from Bracken down into Owen, Franklin, Woodford, Anderson, Mercer, Washington, and Bull counties. So these are going to be pushing to the east, and we'll see these storms hopefully not increase in the impact, but let's see if we can keep these at least at a severe thunderstorm rating, so we're not having to worry about tornadoes tonight in central Kentucky. And thank you all for your questions tonight. And whether you're with us on Facebook, you're with us on Twitch, we welcome you guys in. All right. All right. I'm just double checking. I'm getting more messages from everybody in the area wanting to. All right. So, Logan, that I'm not 100% sure yet. It depends on what kind of atmosphere that storm moves into. But as of right now, we're just seeing severe thunderstorm warnings right now, Logan. So we'll definitely see. I'll be here with the duration of, but right now not a lot of wind shear. There's more wind shear in Scott County than down here in this storm system in Mercer, Washington, and Bull County. So we'll definitely be here to let you know and keep it all coming in, because the last thing we need is tornadoes anywhere tonight. All right, so we do have a severe thunderstorm warning now for Lexington. Looks like Fayette County is now under a severe thunderstorm warning. All right. Yep. Let's wait for my radar to pick back up here. All right. All right, so this is going to be a big severe thunderstorm warning. The National Weather Service in Louisville has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for northeastern Mercer, Woodford, Scott, east central Anderson, Clark County. So Clark, you're getting it now. Jessamine County, Bourbon County, Nicholas County, Northern Madison County, Fayette County, and Harrison County. This is for the next 38 minutes until 11:30. At 10:50 p.m., severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from 10 miles northwest of Cynthiana to near Georgetown to near Lawrenceburg, moving east at 60 miles an hour. The hazard for this storm is 60-mile-per-hour wind gust and nickel-size hail. This is radar indicated. This will include the locations of Lexington, Richmond, Georgetown, Nicholasville, Winchester, Versailles, Paris, Cynthiana, Carlisle, and Cardinal Hill. So if you are in the areas of northeastern Mercer, Woodford, Scott, East Central Anderson, Clark County, Jessamine County, Bourbon County, Nicholas County, Northern Madison County, Fayette County, or Harrison County, you're now under a severe thunderstorm warning until 11:30 p.m. Eastern. So make sure that you are getting prepared and make sure that you're in your safe place. Make sure you're in your safe space with this particular storm. So that is a big stretch of a severe thunderstorm warning, but I understand why they issued it like that because of the area. Hey Barry, welcome in, Buck. I hope you're doing good, buddy. I got your text about your area. I hate to hear that you had all kinds of horrible weather moving up. Yeah, Logan, I don't blame you. I don't want the hell either. The storms are. It's nickel size is what it's saying that the hazard is for the storm. So, oh, forgive me. My whistle's already drying up here. So this is until 11:30 p.m. Eastern on this severe thunderstorm warning stretching from Harrison into Fayette, Jessamine, Clark, Northern Madison, Bourbon, Nicholas. So this is going to be a big, big warning area as that system pushes through. Let's see if we're seeing any wind shear that's taking place with this storm right now. So it looks like down in Anderson County, we've had looks like over a half-inch hail in Anderson County. Are seeing a little bit of just weak rotation, nothing down into Mercer and Washington counties and Anderson. Nothing really to be afraid of because it's just a small rotation. Nothing to be afraid of at this point. If you knew how many storms actually rotated, you'd be really really weirded out because a lot of these storms will rotate and we never know that they rotate. Look like back home in southeastern Kentucky will be hit hard around 2 or 3 a.m. Yeah. That I remember the tornado that hit Laurel County back in the day. Tore up big lots and all kinds of area out there. I remember that storm. I was doing newspaper work, I think, for one of the newspapers there in London. So I remember that tornado well. That and the one in Berea that hit campus. So again, guys, we're just waiting for these storms to push through. A lot of lightning with these storms as well. All right, so we do have a brand new watch issued for Eastern Kentucky.
Means the conditions are favorable for the development of severe weather, including large hail and damaging winds in and close to the watch area. While severe weather may not be imminent, persons should remain alert for rapidly changing weather conditions and listen for later statements and possible warnings. Stay tuned to NOAA Weather Radio, broadcast radio and television.
All right, so we do have a brand new severe thunder, or a new watch that is taking place. Let me go ahead and get this pulled up from the National Weather Service.
Louisville has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for northeastern Shelby County and central Kentucky, northern Woodford County and central Kentucky, Scott County.
So eastern Kentucky, you are now under a watch, severe thunderstorm watch. This stretches from Rockcastle County down through Corbin, London, all the way over to Hazard and Pikeville. Somerset, you are now under that as well. So it's just a severe thunderstorm watch. So that is that's the good part. It's not a tornado watch. And we do still have a tornado warning set for central Logan County, northwestern Simpson County, south central Butler County, and western Warren County until 10:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time. That is until 10:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time. It does include the area near Russellville, Bowling Green, Memphis Junction, Crestmore, Plum Springs, and Mount Victor. So if you are in Logan and Warren counties, you are still under a tornado warning. So we do have that tornado or severe thunderstorm watch for south central Kentucky. That is taking place now. It goes all the way to Pikeville. So if you're in that area, please make sure that you are staying weather aware tonight. All right. Again, the newest severe thunderstorm warning is set for northeastern Mercer, Woodford, Scott, east central Anderson, Clark, Jessamine, Bourbon, Nicholas, northern Madison, Fayette County, and Harrison County. This is until 11:30 p.m. And this was located near Cynthiana to near Georgetown to near Lawrenceburg, moving east at 60 miles an hour. The hazard for the storm is 60-mile-an-hour wind gust and nickel-size hail. This is radar indicated. The locations impacted will be Lexington, Richmond, Georgetown, Nicholasville, Winchester, Versailles, Paris, Cynthiana, Carlisle, and Cardinal Hill. So make sure that you are getting in your safe place if you are in the path of these storms.
This is a radar indicated threat. The following impacts are expected. Expect damage to roofs, siding, and trees.
All right, let me check one of my radars real fast.
Frankfort, Shelbyville, Versailles, Amadance, Midway, Pleasureville, Stamping Ground, Sundayville, and Longley. For your protection, move to an interior.
So it is going to pack a punch with some winds. So.
In effect until 1 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time for central Kentucky. The National Weather Service in Louisville has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for northeastern Mercer.
Yeah, they are awful colored. Some of them also, Logan, do a high res so that you can see it better. It makes it look a little bit rougher, but these are definitely some storms that are packing a punch right now.
Central Kentucky, northern Madison County in central Kentucky, Fayette County in central Kentucky, Harrison County in central Kentucky until 11:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 10:50 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, severe thunderstorms were located along a line from 10 miles northwest of Cynthiana to near Georgetown to near Lawrenceburg, moving east at 60 miles.
So I'm just trying to keep up with if we've got any rotation in any of our storms. Harrodsburg, you're getting some pretty good wind right now in your storm. So Harrodsburg getting some good wind back in here.
Lexington, Richmond, Georgetown, Nicholasville, Winchester, Versailles, Paris, Cynthiana, Carlisle, and Cardinal Hill.
So,
For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building.
so Harrisburg, you're definitely getting a lot of wind out of this system.
For central Kentucky. The severe thunderstorm warning for southwestern Anderson County is canceled. The severe thunderstorm which prompted the warning has moved out of the warned area. Therefore, the warning has
So the storm is almost over into Jessamine and Fayette counties.
Eastern Daylight Time for central Kentucky. A tornado watch also remains in effect until 4.
And I'm in Lexington, so if I lose power or something, I will jump back in as soon as that gets done. So let's pray we don't lose power or anything during this storm.
Southeastern Washington and central Boyle counties. At 10:56 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located 8 miles west of Harrisburg.
And again, we still have the tornado warning taking place in central Logan, northwestern Simpson, south central Butler, and western Warren counties for basically the next 12 minutes. That's until 10:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time. It looks like Logan as of right now, yes. We're looking more of a thunderstorm than tornado. But like I said, that could change depending on the radar. But as of right now, that is showing that it's severe thunderstorm warning. Just very heavy winds, 60 mile an hour wind gusts. So.
Tornado watch remains in effect for the warned area. Tornadoes can develop quickly from severe thunderstorms. Although a tornado is not,
but it is possible that we could see some more tornado warnings. Just stay alert, stay weather aware, and just make sure that you're ready to go to your safe place in case that has to be done.
Now for the official National Weather Service forecast for the Bluegrass region of central Kentucky, including Lexington and surrounding areas. Tonight, slight chance of rain showers until midnight. Chance of thunderstorms through the night. Rain showers after midnight. Some thunderstorms may be severe. Locally heavy rainfall possible overnight. Lows in the lower.
Yeah, still looking at that nickel size hail, Logan. That's for sure.
Chance of precipitation near 100%. Monday, cloudy.
Guys, make sure that you're sharing the stream. We want to try to get this information out to as many people as we possibly can. Share it on your Facebook, on your Twitter X, on your Twitch, whichever you guys are talking to us on. Just make sure to share the stream.
Becoming partly cloudy. Lows in the mid-30s. North winds up to 10 miles an hour. Tuesday, mostly sunny. Highs in the lower 60s. Northeast winds up to 10 miles an hour.
All right. Just trying to take a look at other radars as we're going through.
And becoming mostly cloudy. Lows in the upper 40s. East winds up to 15 miles an hour. And now the extended forecast for the radio listening area. Wednesday and Wednesday night, breezy, warmer. Mostly cloudy. Chance of rain showers and slight chance of thunderstorms. Highs around 80. Lows in the lower 60s. Chance of precipitation 50%. Thursday and Thursday night, showers and chance of thunderstorms.
All right, so we do have a bigger area now of this severe thunderstorm warning. So the National Weather Service in Louisville has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for northeastern Mercer, Woodford County, Scott County, East Central Anderson, Clark County, Jessamine County, Bourbon County, Nicholas County, Northern Madison, Fayette County, and Harrison County. This is for the next 24 minutes until 11:30. The National Weather Service says that the severe thunderstorm was located along a line extending from 10 miles northwest of Cynthiana to near Georgetown, 60 mile per hour wind gust, and nickel size hail. We also have a brand new severe thunderstorm warning, and that is until 11:30 as well. If for Lincoln County, southeastern Mercer County, south central Woodford County, Garrett County, southern Jessamine County, Boyle County, and central Madison County until 11:30 p.m. Eastern. At 11:05, severe thunderstorm was located along a line extending from 8 miles west of Nicholasville to 10 miles southwest of Danville, moving east at 55 miles an hour. 60 mile per hour wind gust is the hazard for this storm. It's radar indicated. The locations impacted include Richmond, Danville, Harrodsburg, Stanford, Lancaster, McCreary, Berea, Junction City, Bergen, and Crab Orchard. So make sure that if you are in Lincoln County, southeastern Mercer, south central Woodford, Garrett, southern Jessamine, Boyle County, and central Madison County, you are now under a severe thunderstorm warning. So these are all until 11:30. 11:30. All right. So got a very, very long stretch here of severe thunderstorm warnings from Bracken County all the way down to Lincoln County. And then we do have the tornado warning still in Warren and Logan counties and northwestern Simpson and south central Butler. That is now going on for the next 7 minutes. So make sure that if you are in Bowling Green, Memphis Junction, and Crestmore, Plum Springs, and Mount Vicar, that you are in your safe space. We do have another, which this is going to include Allen County. I know we had someone from Allen County just a moment ago. This severe thunderstorm warning has been issued by the National Weather Service in Louisville, southeastern Logan County, Simpson County, Hart, western Allen, northeastern Butler, southeastern Grayson, Warren, northern Barron, and Edmonson counties. That is until 10:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time. And that does include the areas of Bowling Green, Glasgow, Scottsville, Mumfordville, Brownsville, Plum Springs, Three Springs, Memphis Junction, Mount Victor, and Crestmore. So if you are in that area of western Kentucky, in south central Kentucky, that you are in your safe place. So this area, this storms are now moving into the area of Bourbon County, Fayette County, Jessamine, Garrett, you're next, Lincoln County, Bull County. It's actually showing half-inch size hail. To the east in Mercer County, looking at almost an inch size hail. So make sure you are indoors, you're in safe, and as these storms are passing by. All right. Make sure that you do have your flashlights. Make sure that you have shoes prepared. Make sure that if you are in the center room of your home, that you have something to protect your head. All of these things will help keep you safe in case that one of these storms does spin up. You want to make sure that you are staying safe and are in a safe place, and make sure that you're not in a mobile home. Um, if you don't have a basement, go to the interior room of your house. and that will be how you want to handle it. Let me see here. So we are seeing gusts at Lexington. Looks like Lexington Airport, a gust of 54 miles an hour. Are they dying down at all? Bad storm anxiety. I'm one in Bath County. Let's double check and see. Right now, Nancy, they're not to your area yet, but it's basically the severe thunderstorm warnings. We have not had a tornado warning in quite some time. So I would just, as long as you are safe in your home, you're in good shape. 60-mile-an-hour wind gust is going to be the main part of this storm. Probably a lot of lightning. And as of right now, that's what the system is doing. But we definitely don't want you having bad storm anxiety. But once it gets through, we'll see if anything starts to weaken with this particular line as it's coming through. And if I go away at any point, guys, it's because I lost power or something like that. So just I'll be here until I can't be. So again, we have severe thunderstorm warning stretching down from Bracken all the way down into Harrison, Fayette, Woodford, Jessamine, Mercer, Boyle, and these storms are heading to Nicholas, Bourbon, Clark, Madison, and Garrett counties. So big stretch of severe thunderstorm warnings as we're going through the. See if they've allowed the tornado. The tornado warning is still in effect for the next 1 minute. We'll see if they will extend that or not for Bowling Green area. And we do have the severe thunderstorm warnings down here in south central western Kentucky as well. And I'm starting to hear thunder in my area now. But I hope everybody's staying safe tonight. Make sure that you are sharing the stream. Make sure that you are letting everybody know that you're sticking around with Weather KY Spotter Team as we are going through this severe weather outbreak tonight. Checking into all right. So it looks like if you're in Nicholasville, you're in Lexington, you're in Danville, you're starting to get everything coming through right now. And here comes the rain.
now the extended forecast for the radio listening area. Wednesday and Wednesday night, breezy, warmer, mostly cloudy.
All right.
Showers and slight chance of thunderstorms.
And if you have any questions in chat, please make sure to let us know. So it looks like the tornado warning for Bowling Green area has been allowed to expire. So that is good news. Again, if you are in Nicholas, Bourbon, Clark, Madison, Garrett counties, you will be next online for these severe thunderstorms as they're coming through. And this severe thunderstorm is going until 11:30. No updates on Richmond just yet. It's still yet to get to you, but it is going to start getting there very shortly, Logan. So. All right, just checking what the airport is saying about the storm systems. They did have one gust of 54 miles an hour here in Lexington. So, and then looks like just south of New Circle, they did have over a half-inch size hail. I would say within the next 20 minutes or so, easily 20 or 30 minutes. Maybe shorter than that. They are starting to pick up a little bit of steam again. Oh, wow, Bailey. Yeah, I think you were right in the midst of that hail there over there at Good Samaritan, Bailey. But again, we do have the severe thunderstorm warnings, guys. Definitely be in your safe place as this storm is passing by. Let me check my other radar real fast. Starting to see a little bit of rotation, and wind shear, just south of Nicholasville. In between Nicholasville and Danville, there's some definite heavy wind. So right in this area here, let's double check our INROD and see what kind of wind shear we've got. Yeah, we've got a lot of wind shear taking place here. A lot. So if you are in between Danville and Nicholasville, you're definitely seeing some very heavy winds. Even a little bit of rotation with this storm. And Bailey, thank you for the update on the storm system. And this storm will have a lot of wind as it's moving into Madison County and Lincoln County and Garrett County. It will have the front leading edge of this storm does have a lot of wind with it. So anywhere along this line, you're going to have a lot of wind that's coming in. Yeah, there's a lot of wind associated with this part of the storm as it's coming into Garrett and basically heading into Garrett and Madison counties. So make sure that you're indoors, you're not outdoors with this, because it will have a lot of wind with it. Excuse me. If you have any questions about your area, please feel free to put it in chat. Be more than happy to answer questions for you. Logan, I want to go back to you in Richmond. You're going to see some very strong winds associated with the storm that's coming into Richmond. So definitely batten down the hatches as this storm comes through, Logan. So because this area right in here is associated with a lot of wind. I'm seeing it on radar, both radars right now. As you can see, the wind shear that's associated with that storm. Huh. I don't like that. All right, so we got another warning coming in.
The National Weather Service in Jackson, Kentucky has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for northern Powell County of East Central Kentucky, Montgomery County of East Central Kentucky.
All right, so the National Weather Service in Jackson has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for northern Powell County, Montgomery County, Bath County, north central Estill, Menifee, Fleming, and Rowan counties until 12:15 a.m. At 11:22, severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from 6 miles north of Fairview to 9 miles northwest of Richmond, moving east at 55 miles an hour. This storm will have 60-mile-an-hour wind gust and penny-size hail. This is radar indicated. The severe thunderstorm will be near Cowan at 11:30, Tilton at 11:35, and Odessa at 11:40. Other locations in the path of these severe thunderstorms include Upper Spencer, Muses Mills, and Sharkey. So if you are in northern Powell, Montgomery, Bath, north central Estill, Menifee, Fleming, or Rowan counties, you are now under severe thunderstorm warning until 12:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right, let me still getting a lot of thunder and lightning with this storm in my area. All right. Okay. Oh, you're welcome, Logan. Like I said, I want to try to keep everybody's questions answered, and keep us going with what's coming and everything as well. So looks like Mason County is getting almost half-inch size hail as well. And Richmond looks like that you're getting ready to, and Madison County is getting ready to get storm moving in as well.
Weather Service in Louisville has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southeastern Mercer County in central Kentucky, Garrett County in central Kentucky, Clark County in central Kentucky, Jessamine County in central Kentucky, Bourbon County in central Kentucky, northeastern Boyle County.
All right, so the National Weather Service in Louisville has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for northeastern Mercer County, Woodford County, Scott County, East Central Anderson, Clark County, Jessamine County, Bourbon County, Nicholas County, and northern Madison County, Fayette County, and Harrison County for the next minute. Let's double check again because this one is going to be extended, it looks like.
The following impacts are expected. Expect damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Lexington, Richmond, Nicholasville.
Okay, so we do have that system. Give me just a minute, guys. Got to get some water real fast. Thank you. All right, so a severe thunderstorm warning issued from the Jackson office for northern Powell County, Montgomery County, Bath County, North Central Estill, Menifee, Fleming, and Rowan counties until 12:15 a.m. At 11:22, severe storms were located along a line extending from 6 miles north of Fairview to 9 miles northwest of Richmond, moving at 55 miles an hour.
Another warning has been issued downstream. A tornado watch remains in effect until 1 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time for central Kentucky.
All right.
The severe thunderstorm warning for
All right, so we are
south central Woodford,
got another
southern Jessamine, Boyle, and
severe thunderstorm warning that is for southeastern Mercer, Garrett, Clark, Jessamine, Bourbon, northeastern Boyle, Nicholas, Madison, Fayette, and southeastern Harrison counties until midnight. At 11:27, severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from near Fairview to 6 miles southeast of Veterans Park, moving east at 60 miles an hour. This is radar indicated. The locations impacted include Lexington, Richmond, Nicholasville, Winchester, Paris, Carlisle, Cardinal Hill, Cadentown, Fayette Mall, and Veterans Park. So make sure that if you are in this area that this is until midnight. So this is again locations: Lexington, Richmond, Nicholasville, Winchester, Paris, Carlisle, Cardinal Hill, Cadentown, Fayette Mall, and Veterans Park. Yeah, Aaron, it should be coming through on you here any minute now. And just a couple of rumbles of thunder here in Richmond. Yeah, Logan, it's not there just yet. So you guys will be seeing that. Clark County right here be coming towards you. Madison, you're down here. Excuse me. Aaron Rose knows how hard it is to go with your voice forever. So again, brand new severe thunderstorm warning for southeastern Mercer, Garrett, Clark, Jessamine, Bourbon, northeastern Boyle, Nicholas, Madison, Fayette, and southeastern Harrison counties until midnight. The hazards for this storm is 60-mile-per-hour wind gust and penny-size hail. This is radar indicated. Yes, sir. Absolutely. And then we do have the severe thunderstorm warning for Fleming, Montgomery, Menifee, Bath, and Rowan counties. That is taking place until 12:15 a.m. Eastern. That is for northern Powell, Montgomery, Bath, north central Estill, Menifee, Fleming, and Rowan counties. So that'll be around Cowan at 11:30, Tilton at 11:35, and Odessa at 11:40. So we also have a severe thunderstorm warning for western Kentucky as well for southeastern Logan, Simpson, Hart, western Allen, northeastern Butler, southeastern Grayson, Warren, northern Barron, and Edmonson County until 10:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time. So they've got about 10 minutes left on their warning as well. Yeah, winds picked up here too, Aaron, and I was like, well, this is how I know it's going to roll in. You've got lightning 7 miles away. I've got a really neat system on my house called a Tempest, and it's basically its own little weather station, and I've got it on top of my roof at my home, and it actually tells me when it's lightning and how far away it is and all that. So I really enjoy it. Mount Sterling, Brittany, you're probably definitely going to see a severe thunderstorm warning because they haven't slowed down at all. But it's basically storms with 60-mile-an-hour wind gust and probably penny-size hail. So not tornadic at this time, but still the storms are packing a punch. Here at my house right now, the storm's going and it's packing a punch outside. So, but I would say that hopefully as far that these storms go to the east, that they're going to start falling down a little bit in their intensity. So we'll see definitely there. But like I said, if we start getting, because we do have Fleming and Bath, Montgomery, and Rowan counties in a severe thunderstorm warning, that is until 12:15 a.m. Eastern, Brittany. Let's see if we got any wind shear. Not seeing anything close to Montgomery County. Yeah, Logan, it's called a Tempest. Tempest. And you would definitely enjoy it. Tonight, slight chance of rain showers until midnight. Chance of thunderstorms through the night. And we do have the tornado watch, guys, until 1 a.m. So we're just hoping and praying that we don't get any more tornado warnings. Let me put it in chat for you, Logan. Yeah, lightning here now, Brittany. Yeah, you guys are, but hopefully it'll fly by because it's almost through my area, and it's went pretty quick.
East winds up to 15 miles an hour. And now the extended forecast for the radio listening area. Wednesday and breezy, warmer, mostly cloudy.
All right, so guys, again, we've got, yes, Brittany, I'm right there with you. I'm right there with you on that. But they should be coming through any minute now and hopefully passing by pretty quickly. But it seems like that the normal right now is for severe thunderstorm warnings. That's what we're kind of looking at right now. We are starting to see a little bow action. It's bowing out a little bit more from stretching from Richmond down to Stanford, and that's where I'm seeing that more wind that is coming in pretty much to about in between Richmond and Berea, down through Crab Orchard into Liberty. So basically in this area here is where we're seeing a little bit more of the wind.
Temperature was 55 degrees, but 2.52, and the relative humidity 89%. The wind was northwest at 6 miles an hour. The pressure was 29.79 inches and rising. Once again, at Lexington, it was 62 degrees with the thunderstorm.
All right.
Elsewhere around the region, a thunderstorm was reported.
I appreciate you all sticking through with me tonight. We're going to be with you throughout the spring and summer and making sure that anything that we can do to help you guys stay informed and making sure that you're getting information to keep yourself safe. So as long as you're inside, you're in good shape tonight. We still have a lot of severe thunderstorm warnings. We actually have a looks like a tornado warning that was down in Humphreys, Tennessee, according to emergency management, and looks like that it did a roof gone off of a house. So that's down in Tennessee, not in Kentucky. All right. We do have a brand new severe thunderstorm warning, and it's another big one as well. The National Weather Service in Jackson has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Powell County, northwestern Laurel County, Estill County, central Pulaski County, Jackson County, Rockcastle County, south central Menifee, northwestern Lee, and northwestern Wolfe counties until 12:30. So basically the next 45 minutes. At 11:40 p.m., severe thunderstorms are located along a line extending from 6 miles west of Harris Ferry to 6 miles north of Stab, moving east at 35 miles an hour. The hazard is 60 mile per hour wind gust and penny-sized hail. This is radar indicated. The severe storm will be near Science Hill around 11:45, Bobtown around 11:50, Merrittburg around 11:55, and Clover Bottom around 12 a.m. Eastern. Other locations in the path of this severe thunderstorm is Goochland and Jep Hill. So that is including Powell County, northwestern Laurel, Estill County, central Pulaski, Jackson, Rockcastle County, south central Menifee, northwestern Lee, and northwestern Wolfe counties. Yeah, Aaron, we should be good for tonight after these are passing by, Nancy. We are under a tornado watch until 1 o'clock. So as long as we get through 1 o'clock, we're going to be in good shape. And Aaron, you're right. Tennessee is getting it bad. So, oh, you got hail, Aaron? Yeah, we got a little bit. I heard it outside. But if you have any questions about your area, feel free to ask in the chat. Make sure you're sharing the stream. We want to try to inform as many people as we possibly can. And Madison County looks like they're getting over a half-inch size hail right now. Paula, hail in Winchester. Yep, looks like you're 100% right. It's even showing up on radar. What kind of chances are we looking at for tornadoes in Richmond? As of right now, I'm not seeing anything tornadic in Richmond, Logan. I am seeing hail on radar, but I'm not seeing anything that would say that there's a tornado. Do have some wind shear in northern Madison County. As you can tell here, but I'm seeing wind shear up here, but nothing that would say that we are going to see a tornado. Now, if the National Weather Service sees something that they need to issue a tornado warning, they'll do so, but I'm not seeing anything as of right now that would issue that. Let me double check my other radar. I am seeing a lot of heavy wind, though. A lot of heavy wind. Yeah, wind's picking up in Mount Sterling. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, the wind is stretching from Richmond down through Berea into Crab Orchard. So a lot of wind in that storm there. In Montgomery and Powell County, I mean, let's double check here. Looks like nothing, Bailey. I'm not seeing anything that's showing the chance of a tornado in Montgomery County. Let me see. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything that on the radar right now that's showing any sign of that. Um, looks like it. According to the Messinet that's in Richmond, looks like that there's only a gust of 20 miles an hour right now, but that doesn't mean anything. That's actually farther south, Madison. I'd have to get it pulled up. Let me double check the Messinet real fast. Looks like that we're seeing gusts up to about 20 miles an hour right now in Madison County, according to the Kentucky Messinet at Western Kentucky University. What's the expiration of the warning in Clark? Let's go ahead and get that real fast, Aaron. Looks like Clark's is until midnight, so we got about 10 more minutes on the Clark County severe thunderstorm warning. About 10 minutes. About 10 more minutes. My area here in Lexington, which we still have down in Tennessee, there's still a lot of tornadic activity down there, but this was in an area that was ripe for the pickings, and I'm glad that we have to just deal with severe thunderstorm warnings tonight. I don't want to deal with any more tornado warnings.
The National Weather Service has issued a severe thunderstorm warning.
So about 9 more minutes. Let's see. When will the storms be through Jessamine County? And how are we looking in terms of tornadoes? I hate storms and trying to figure out when it's safe to go to bed. Well, Jessamine, right now, you're still seeing a little bit of thunderstorms and stuff, but it looks like the worst part of this is past. Let me double check on radar again. So we will have more thunderstorms that's coming through, but we're only under the tornado watch until around 1 a.m. So, like I said, I'm not seeing a huge tornadic situation. I mean, like I said, we had some tornado warnings back a couple hours ago, but these have turned into severe thunderstorm warnings. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything tornadic at this time. But like I said, I mean, with these types of QLCS systems, you could always have a quick spin up. But like Madison County, you've got some wind shear. That's basically meaning that you've got some pretty heavy winds. So, yeah, you're definitely getting a good thunderstorm in Mount Sterling, Brittany. Yeah, that storm system is passing through you right now in Madison County, guys. Richmond, you're definitely getting that. You're also getting over half-inch size hail. You can tell here on the pink that is hail on the radar. So, like I said, you are experiencing that severe thunderstorm right now in Richmond. But it should be pushed through here in the next little bit. Laurel County, right now you're just looking at a severe thunderstorm warning on the northwestern side of the county. I'm just, like I said, right now we are just seeing severe thunderstorm warnings in the state right now. We're not seeing anything that is a tornado warning at this time. And that's from western Kentucky all the way into central Kentucky. So again, those of you in Madison County, you're going through the storm right now. Wind shear is there, your purple blocks here. Oh, Sierra, I totally get it. I totally get it. I would just wait it out. And in fact, the storm will be pushed through. Let me grab it here real fast. Oh, here we go. And that's till midnight. So you got about 5 or 10 more minutes on this storm to get out of Madison County. But like I said, this is all severe thunderstorm warnings, and you're going to see 60-mile-an-hour wind gust, predominantly with a severe thunderstorm warning. You're going to see a lot of lightning, a lot of heavy rain. So that's what we're looking at right now with these severe storms as they're passing through. So we do have a severe thunderstorm warning for Estill, Jackson, northwestern Laurel, Rockcastle, and Pulaski. We have that severe thunderstorm warning going until 12:30 a.m. And again, that is for Powell County, northwestern Laurel, Estill County, central Pulaski, Jackson County, Rockcastle County, south central Menifee, northwestern Lee, and northwestern Wolf. until 12:30 a.m. Eastern. Still seeing over a half-inch size hail in Madison County. Also, southern Clark County seeing over a half-inch size hail. But these storms are going to be very loud. They're going to be very loud, lots of lightning as they push through. Yeah, Sierra that storm should be moving out any time now. Montgomery County, you're about the same way. Clark County, you're about the same way of these storms starting to pass through.
A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 12:15 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time for northern Powell, Montgomery, Bath, north central Estill, Menifee, Fleming, and Broward counties. At 11:47 p.m. Eastern Daylight.
Just checking more radars, guys.
Were located along a line extending from near Tillsburg to Slate Valley to near West Bend, moving east at 55 miles per hour. Expected hazards include 60 miles per hour with gusts and penny-sized hail. This is a radar-indicated threat. The following impacts are expected. Expect damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Midland, Munson, Haldeman, and Mariba. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of the building.
You could see some more thunderstorms coming through tonight, but again, we're just under a watch until 1 a.m. So hopefully they'll just be garden variety thunderstorms. So hopefully, Paula, it's not going to be anything like we've seen this evening. But we could see more thunderstorms come through tonight. All right, so looks like we got another warning coming through.
Due to severe thunderstorm warning for southeastern Garrett County in central Kentucky, eastern Clark County in central Kentucky, Madison County in central Kentucky, until 12:15 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 11:59 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from Upper Spencer to Climax, moving east at 65 miles per hour. Expected hazards include 60 miles per hour with gusts and penny-sized hail. This is a radar-indicated threat. The following impacts are expected. Expect damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Richmond, Winchester, Harris Ferry, Berea, Goffs Corner, Eatontown, Jackson Ferry, Manola, Budgertown, and Hunt. Remain alert for a possible tornado. Tornadoes can develop quickly from severe thunderstorms. If you spot a tornado, go at once into the basement.
All right, so we are seeing these storms pushing farther east. And again, treat these storms like you would any severe thunderstorm warning. Just make sure you're indoors. Make sure that you have your safe place ready to go. Yeah, it's It is moving out of the Richmond area now. It's more along the lines of eastern Madison County. But yeah, they are very loud thunderstorms. I had my fair share just a little while ago, and they are very, very loud. All right, guys. So again, we have got severe thunderstorm warnings stretching all the way from Lewis County, stretching all the way down through Fleming, Rowan, Montgomery, Menifee, Estill, Jackson, Rockcastle, Pulaski. And that is where we're looking at right now, is that it's trying to push over into eastern Kentucky. All right, Sierra, thank you so much for tuning in tonight. All right, so guys, we're just going through the motions with these severe thunderstorm warnings. I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. If we do have any other really bad weather that comes into play, I'll be back on. But like I said, the severe thunderstorms are pushing through, and you just have to watch out for those 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts and the very heavy thunder, lightning, and rain that's associated with the storms. So, but as soon as if the weather does get rough again, I will be back on. So I want to thank you guys for tuning in tonight, and thank you for being here with me. I want to thank everybody for all your questions. And as the storms are moving east, just like I said, if they start getting worse, I will be back on to get things rolling again for it. But I appreciate everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Let's double check Mount Sterling one more time. You look like that you're good, Brittany. Look like you're good. Looks like the final part of that storm is now pushing out. Sure does. So you still have a little bit of hail in Montgomery County, and some very loud thunder and lightning. So you got it, Brittany. So we're just seeing these severe thunderstorm warnings move over to the east. And like I said, if things does get worse, I'll be back on as quickly as possible and making sure that you're up to date. Just make sure that you leave your notifications on with whatever app that you use for your weather as well. But everybody have a good night. Stay safe. And I will see you probably again on Wednesday because we're going to get some more weather on Wednesday for sure. So, but I appreciate you guys very much. And